ancestors. I want to speak another one that is another fountain of wisdom from our ancestors. The concept of Umagbanedo. And I'm going to give you the historical background. It is not Iyino by Wakbe. It's like the Benins will never conspire to do what is bad. Umagbanedo ya wimidan. Edoyuma. It is a concept. Umagbanedo ya wimidan. So it was a concept like the Benins will never have, the Benins will never conspire ever again to do what is bad for Benin Kingdom. Italian wines are good. That's the concept of Umagbanedo. It is not, I will give you the historical thing. I'll give you the historical details of that. It is not Umagbanedo. It's Umagbanedo ya wimidan. Like, the Benins will never be united on a cause to do what is bad. No, the Benins they were united on a cause to disgrace, to embarrass Oba Wakbe. So he placed a curse on that unity to do what is bad against the Oba and Benin Kingdom in general. So that is why I don't think aside that the Benins have ever united to do what is bad. Otherwise, Mawakawa Ziba. I don't know why he or she wants to know my age. I don't know why he or she wants to know my age. But like I said, any topic I take, once I take is from the pool of the ancestors. Understand that you should run with it and grasp it. We have negated that statement, and it has really affected our lives. We now feel any small thing when there is no, that's not what the concept was all about. All right, that was not what the concept was all about. The concept was I don't think it's a fake account. The concept is very simple. Oba Wakbe faced too many tribulations in the hands of the Edo people. The Edo people had conspired against him and humiliated him as an Oba. So he placed the curse on that unity of Nayawemi. Not the Benins do not unite. We will always unite to take positive decisions. We will never unite to take negative decisions. That is the concept of Umagbanedo. So people should not negate it. It is a prayer. It is not a curse. Yes, that is what it means. That's what the ancestors are revealing. It is a prayer and not a curse. We should not negate it. It's a statement of prayer. He prayed, he appealed to the ancestors on no account in the future should these people conspire, come together, and do something that they will eventually regret. All right? They will eventually negate. You know, someone said, Edoyuma, the Benins do not sit down to discuss issues. Haven't you noticed? When some people have actually accused us that we're not Republican, who said we're not Republican? We are the most Republican people on planet Earth. Only that God Almighty created one institution, one, outside the leadership of the Oba of Benin. A Benin man hardly becomes subservient to another Benin man. In terms of service, in terms of trading, in terms of learning. It's a Republican spirit. I'll give you an example of Oba Ozolwa. I'll give you an historical example to prove what I'm saying. The Benins are there's a statement, there's one English they used to use, self-opinionated. It is only one institution that makes them think together, that makes them bounded together. Otherwise, would have been very disrespectful. Only one institution will respect the Oba of Benin. It's the only rallying point that we have. That is why all of these years we've not been able to have other rallying point, whether politically and all of that. Because our destiny as a people is intertwined with the destiny. It's a destiny thing. All right? So, you must understand that we are Republican. When people accuse us of being monarchical, God created the monarchy as a rallying point for the Edo people. Otherwise, if you remove the Oba of Benin, for example, the Benin people would have been thinking on their own. In other words, they would not have been able to allow anybody influence them or lead them. It is the only Oba of Benin that can lead the Edo people. Know this and know peace. It is time. Not time. Not time. It is the only rallying point. The only. I didn't say it's the only. I didn't say major rallying point. It's the only rallying point for the Edo people. If there is no Oba of Benin, there will not be any rallying point. Another Benin man will not listen to another Benin man. If he listens to the other Benin man, maybe he buys into the idea, like, I have followers, I have fans. They like me. They follow me. But I don't dictate to them. Tomorrow I come up with something that they are not used to, and they was like, that guy, we just say na history matter, now they talk. He just go to talk on that thing. So the guy matter up there, so we not like a way again. They have changed their mind. They have done the 360 degree. That shows that they don't follow blindly. They are self-opinionated. So when people call us that we're monarchical, yes, we are. We're proud of that. But outside the monarchy, we're Republican in nature. I'll give you a very good example of Oba Ozolwa. When Oba Ozolwa became the Oba of Benin, he had more than 15 forces to contend with. One of them was a Nekrigidi Ogbelaka. When Oba Ozolwa sent message to him, Ogbelaka is just biting the palace wall. When he sent a message to him that, Omadonio Bonoba, okay, Ozolwa, that is, he didn't even recognize him. He told him that what am I no Oba Ogbe, Oba Ogbelaka. Self-opinionated. These likewise Akenisi, Ohwaya, and all of that, they did not accept Oba's loyalty. They didn't give that loyalty to the Oba of Benin until Ozolwa had to find a way to conquer all of them all over again. All right. So, let people not confuse you and negate. We ourselves have negated some statements that are wrong. It's not Umagbanedo, it's Umagbanedo. I know some people are trying to rephrase the statement. It's Umagbanedo is correct. But the correct statement is Umagbanedo ni maya wemedan. We can't conspire to take a decision that is bad for the kingdom or for the land. That is a curse that was placed. Or that is not a curse, it's a prayer. That's not a curse, it's a prayer. So we shouldn't see it as a curse. It was a prayer. You understand? The Benin people dealt with Umagbanedo so badly. The guy needed to pray to the ancestors that any kawala. Egyawo okonagi degbe driko. Again degbe yuma. Egumai degbe gbane will be done. So it's not a curse. Inherently, we feel that it's a curse, it's a prayer. That these people should not conspire ever again to spoil what their ancestors have built all over these years. All right. So I think that is what we need to run with today. You understand? Umagbanedo ya we normal. Umagbanedo ya we done. All right. So, like I was saying, we must understand all of these implications. We must understand all of these implications. All right, we must understand this invariably. We should not be negating statements that we don't have too much knowledge about. I used to have the same knowledge though, but until the deep secret of it was revealed, the prayer was that we should never be united to do what that is what we must take into cognizance today. All right, that is what we must take into cognizance today. It is really important. The Benins are united. Don't ever let anybody deceive you that the Benins are not united. The prayer that was made by Umagbanedo was that there will never be a time that the Benins will be united to take bad decisions as to that will affect the kingdom. That is why you see, if I'm thinking about something like right now, you understand? It's like our soul as a people is connected. That once one Benin person is thinking like this, another Benin person is thinking very similar way. It is also the same way that once one Benin person is thinking something bad, another Benin song is also thinking exactly the same thing bad. But it's just that there's a prayer on that, do not think bad. So, I was thinking bad, this one was thinking bad, this one was thinking bad. All right, but there's already a prayer on it. That once we are thinking bad, one way it does not work. But once we are thinking good, one way it works. All right? One way. I don't talk